Hey guys, it's Kevin. As some of you know, I recently traveled to Oahu for my girlfriend's 27th birthday celebration. And in this video, I want to talk about how we were able to fund our travel using credit card reward points. Now, I know this isn't a subject that I usually talk about on my channel, but I figured it helped us out so much. Why not share it with you guys? The card that we used to fund our travel and to start my credit card journey was the Chase Sapphire Preferred Card. The reason I applied for that card was to build out my credit portfolio and begin leveraging credit cards for travel. Prior to getting that card, I had two other credit cards that I had gotten years ago. One of which I got when I just turned 18 by my bank, and another one that I had applied for 2 years after because I had made some bad financial decisions early in my 20s and I wanted to work on my credit history. And so I opened up a second credit card. However, neither of those were cashback or rewards credit cards. They were simply applied for and given to me so that way I can work on establishing my credit. Fast forward to now, the reason why I applied for the Chase Sapphire Preferred amongst any of the other credit cards that I could have applied for at that time was because they were offering an 80,000 point sign-up bonus after spending $4,000 in the first 3 months, which after looking at my monthly expenses wouldn't be hard for me to hit, and I wouldn't have to change any of my spending habits in order to get there. In addition to the sign-up bonus, they'll give you 2% back at grocery stores, restaurants, and any travel purchases, as well as 5% back on any Lyft rides and 1% back on all other purchases. And they also have a lot of other cool perks that you can find by clicking the link in the description, where I'll link the credit card info below. After hitting the sign-up bonus, I continued to use the credit card on everyday purchases. Anything I would normally spend on a debit card, I was just paying with my credit card. I did this for a few months and was able to rack up 130 Chase Ultimate Rewards points, which basically funded our entire travel costs. We did a BOGO deal with Alaska Airlines and ended up booking 6 nights at Hyatt Centric in Waikiki, which is an amazing hotel, by the way. They'll let you rent things like beach umbrellas, beach chairs, and even a GoPro that you can borrow for 24 hours. All in all, our total travel cost was about 120,000 Chase Ultimate Rewards points, which I happily cashed in order to pay for our travel expenses, which just meant that all we had to cover while we were on vacation was our food and entertainment for our entire stay. And like any smart credit card leverager would do, prior to our trip, I opened up a second credit card that I would use for that food and entertainment expense while on vacation to work towards hitting that next sign-up bonus to ultimately fund our next vacation later this year. And I will share the details of which credit card I opened, what the benefits were, and where we're going to travel to next later in the year once we do that travel and I have a good experience with that credit card and I can share it with you all. However, one thing you should know about the Chase Sapphire Preferred Card is that it does include a $95 annual fee. However, in the grand scheme of things, I think that it's very low in comparison to the value that you get the first year, considering that if you are able to hit the sign-up bonus and get 80,000 points, that's equivalent to $800 cash back if you were to just redeem it as cash back, which you could. However, I don't necessarily recommend that because when you redeem it as travel, Chase will actually offer you 1.25% on their Chase travel portal, which would mean that those same $80,000 points are actually a cash value of $1,000 when you use them for travel. Lastly, the APR that was offered to me for the credit card was about 20%. However, this was another one of those things that I didn't really consider in my pros and cons analysis because I don't intend on carrying a balance on the credit card. I think it's a bad habit to have. And frankly, I can't even wrap my mind around paying interest on a credit card. I think that if you don't have the money to pay for that specific item or thing, then maybe you should just hold off on the purchase altogether. Since getting the credit card, I was able to introduce 2 of my friends to it, and Chase rewards me with 15,000 points every time one of my friends applies and gets approved for the card. So if you feel like you would be a good fit or you're interested in the credit card, feel free to hit the link down below in the description and check it out for further details. With that said, I hope that you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the like button, send it to a friend or a family member who you think could be interested in this credit card, and subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for any future videos. I will see you in the next one.